We're all alive.
Konbanwa, Odize. I can't read the chat very well. I should zoom my chat in so that I can read it. What is that? Asu beru kirusu Orize. Konbanwa. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go back to my dream.
Is Inu okay?
Hey Cal, let's go into the room full of things.
A room full of
Keith is
rooms?
here. Hello, Keith.
Have you ever
you
seen
noticed
The
how we have a
Nightmare
shirt?
Before Christmas?
We have a shirt with a heart on it, except the heart is upside down.
It's supposed to be window panes.
Oh,
It looks
that-
like
also-
missing texture and a transparency layer.
Mm-hmm. Her name is Madotsuki, and or at least that's what
Which
people
translates
call her.
to transparency layer.
It translates to window, and then Tsuki as like an ender for her name. Mado means window.
And why is
Should we go in the
inventory here?
gamer door?
She's been
We can go
here
in the
all-
RGB gamer door if you guys want to. This is a
Let's
fun
go.
one.
The other ones were fun.
Oh
The
my
one with the
god.
tree was my favorite.
They're all very
Oh.
fun.
Party worm.
Yeah, epilepsy warning. Just as a heads up.
Epilepsy
Yeah,
worm is my friend.
This is
Step
quite
on the
intense.
tiles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cause oh hell yeah reaction is like me every time I play this game. I like do something and then something neat happens. I go oh hell yeah.
Mhm.
That's like the epitome of the Yume Nikki experience. Is seeing something cool and going oh hell yeah.
I'm not sure what is happening though. I hear the thing.
If
but-
I make it rain, can I ruin this world?
Oh hell yeah!
I mean you can rain on the party. I mean if you want to be that guy.
I am that guy. It's moist now.
Keith made it moist.
I made it humid in here. Musky.
no,
that tongue
not
do,
Oh,
though?
the moist maker.
There's a
Go back to
chameleon
my-
man.
Chameleon!
Yup.
Oh my
Funny
god,
chameleon
Disco Chameleon
mans.
rules.
Disco chameleon.
Disco Chameleon is the sequel, as it turns out.
To Rango?
No,
Oh, and you can
It
use-
is the sequel to Rango. That is correct.
dang it! I don't know Rango. Oh, it licked me.
There is here. Let me.
Are you a door? Nope.
I look so cool, don't I, Perp?
It's
Me and
that was always a
Perp
very
are-
ambitious one for them to
Yeah,
try and do in
Perp-
32-bit.
Perp and I are activating our aura right now.
Is that a pie with a
Farming up in here.
tongue?
Oh wait, I wonder if I can tell these people to stop.
These look like the weird frozen pills they use to make Tokan Rezar.
Ka, do you see the anteater man?
They do stop.
Yes, get.
There you go.
Like, it's a
Activate your
little
aura
wall.
with us.
I forced everybody to stop. Nobody dances in this world.
The little smiling, laughing things always seem to me like freaky little disembodied hearts just like rolling along the ground.
Yeah, they look like little like strawberries or apples to me. These things.
Just a little face that's slogged off. Slog
This
off?
looks like a can of tomatoes that's like open and the label is spilling off of it.
Into
we
a
want-
tongue.
We want to wait in this
Sounds like
room
it
just
too.
as a heads up for the others, for when
Right.
they inevitably find it.
I wouldn't say inevitably.
Oh,
Carl found it.
inevitably, It happens.
Do you see the disco anteater, Colonel? The guy with the foreskin face?
Oh, got it.
It's a
Very
parrot.
unfortunate.
I want to see the foreskin space.
Do you think Yukiyama ever had that reaction of like the frustrated, like people like named a character something? He's like, it's a fucking parrot, it's not a foreskin. Like, you
Yeah,
Freudian
yeah.
motherfuckers.
That's not a parrot. I'm
His
sure.
name is Leo Alvarez.
What does
And
the
he's
aura
my
do for me?
culture.
Makes me look so cool, dog. I got Nintendo Switch 2, and I like it. It's
Yeah, what are you doing with that so far?
Literally nothing. I played Mario Party, not Mario Party, Mario Kart World, and my hot take is that Mario Kart is boring, and Mario Kart World is a bad Mario Kart.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Yeah. There's like nothing in that game. That game is like you're finished with it in 10 minutes. Like you've done everything there is to do.
There's Rainbow World.
It sounds like it's
or
like Mario
Rainbow
Kart, but
Tracks.
with filler. Like that's what anyone
It doesn't
wanted
even
added to Mario Kart.
It doesn't even have filler. Like there's the game. People keep talking about the game, saying it's an open world game, but it's not. The open world mode is just from the start menu when it says like start to load game or whatever. You press select and it drops you in the map with nothing to do, and it's a photo mode. That's all it is.
It's a photo mode.
Yeah.
They have little
Yeah.
switches with blue coins. You don't like blue coins, Toaster?
I went to a different dimension
I don't
instead.
care.
The tracks
down
look a
from
lot
there.
better though.
Dimension.
Or not
The
look,
neon
they,
tile path.
From
Yes.
watching it-
Go away from the neon tile path. Go back.
watching a stream, the
Do not
track
embrace the
design is
neon.
better. I thought.
What did you say, Colonel? Sorry.
I was watching a stream and I thought the track design was better, or like a marked improvement, less gimmicky, less.
So I disagree because this game, so Mario Kart World uses rails, like it introduces rails as a huge element, and they make you move so fast that literally just getting good times on all of the maps is just how do you get to the rails as quickly as possible and then jump off them as quickly as possible, which is really boring. Anyway, now we can go north to where Keith went.
Oh, that's where I came from.
Yeah.
Although I didn't have
Oh,
the foreskin power.
I was ready for us to all need to press the buttons at the same time. Then I forgot that like this isn't a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
That's a sad realization.
This isn't a
considering we're playing.
Yeah, this isn't a Four Swords adventure
This is not a foreskin adventure.
Mm.
yet.
Aw.
Not now, Mom. I'm having a foreskin adventure.
Context. Oh my god.
Restoration Diary.
The power of the Gelgers.
What is the meaning of this? I don't like this one as much.
I love this one.
The two tiles make two
Imagine if they
different
swapped
noises.
from the two colors as you walked on them. And
So-
ADD brain would be like, "Oh, I have to flip all the
I
tiles."
have to fix it. I have to fix it. I have to fix it.
Yeah.
I just want you all to press the map button when you get into here.
Into hell?
And
hell?
yeah, and just see.
The enormity of it all.
Yeah. Hell is gigantic.
The quest
Oh,
to
the
find that one
horizontal.
toilet.
It probably means that we don't have access to everything in hell.
We do not. There are closed off paths. So
Yeah.
you have to get here from other
it's coming.
locations in order to do certain things. However, if we get
No, I can't follow you guys.
Teleported.
There's a monster in the way.
touch the monster,
Doesn't it just send me back to the being the
it sends you
beginning
to
of the
a
game?
block world, but there are multiple places.
Last time it sent me to a dead end where I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Give it the red
it can
light.
send you to multiple areas there in that world. That dead end is just one of them.
I want to play with my friends.
Yeah, but the goal is to get to that place.
The dead end.
Okay,
I'm
well
just in
then,
I'm just in
Oh,
a
touring
small,
again always takes you to a dead end.
a small pocket.
it's not every single one, but
I'm here, Toaster.
I'm right behind you guys. We can go back to the world so that we don't abandon Keith. I don't really think there's anything we can even do here anyway right now.
Yeah, it
So-
looks like. So we just wake up?
Wake up. Put a little makeup.
Grab your brush, put a little makeup.
Sing.
Why did you leave the keys up on the table?
You
Yeet.
silly.
You scamp.
Hello.
I don't think you trusted my self-righteous suicide.
It's time. It's time. Keith just said suicide in the first 7 seconds of a recording, so I have to delete that recording.
It was time though.
Fully plunged back into when I first met Colonel and he was trying to do all of his multiplayer recordings live.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. You just push the button and then
He's just recording post.
yeah. I'm never gonna edit anything in my life. You guys are fucking crazy if you think I'm gonna spend that time doing that. There we go.
No,
you guys should all check out the TV and try changing the channels a few times if what comes on isn't very exciting.
Let's do it.
Wait, is that a reference? Did you just reference something?
No?
I don't think so.
You said it's like that was great. That was like that's literature right there. Seriously.
Bro, that
I
shit
love
is
this show.
fire.
It was it's bars, honestly. That was
It's bars.
that's the saying, right?
All right.
You spit and fire.
No, yeah.
Are you
yeah.
spitting mad fire, bro?
It's good that it happened right at the
With
start
your
of an
skibbity
episode
riz?
for Toaster. So I'm gonna
I'm puffing mad clouds right now,
I'm
dog.
gonna bookmark this video because this is great for me to fall asleep listening.
Are you
to.
skeeting the dream juice?
I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I've lost the plot. All right. Where else do we want to go? Has Cause picked the door? Has Keith picked the door yet?
Yeah.
Then is it Colonel's turn? Colonel picked the door.
I was
Did
the
Pert
first
pick a door?
I don't know that you want me to pick a door because I'm gonna pick a door based off my pre-existing knowledge of exactly where I want us to go.
Okay, well
this is
then
good.
you can do that, Perp. It's okay. We're all taking turns.
No, I said that, but then I realized I don't actually remember which door is the door. And now
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny. I swear I remember these looking a little. I think it's this one.
Okay.
We're just like, that's
No,
exactly the
no.
last door
Go
we
back.
used.
We already did that one. Go back.
No.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
the
I
other
didn't
side of the
realize
place
we
we
had done
found
that.
between the other ones.
I can't let you do that.
We could do the zombie
Let's do
door.
that.
Yeah,
I
rethink.
don't know what the zombie.
The
Oh,
zombie
oh,
door?
oh,
Are you
Colin-
talking about the green one?
Yeah, but Colin and the I can't let you do this, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, the hell door. Sure.
Yeah.
We're in Number World.
I still need to watch that movie.
Go.
You haven't seen 2001?
I haven't
we're
seen
not gonna
any
get into this right now.
movies.
I'm not gonna do into it. We're not gonna
There's
talk
a-
about it.
oh,
It's not gonna
There's
happen.
numbers on the
No,
floor.
Keith-
Or means death.
Keith's lack of
36
cinematography
means.
knowledge is valid.
I've
This
seen
is-
so many more movies than you have. It says boobs up here.
Yeah.
Th-
No, it says
This is-
booba.
Booba.
Booba. This is the number 23 starring Jim Carrey.
I've seen that.
Terrifying.
Okay, it's not valid anymore. I take it back. Keith, you should watch the 2001.
Yeah,
Space
I
Odyssey.
forgot we're only allowed to watch movies in the order of importance.
Yeah.
Literally, yes.
Famously, how people consume movies. You haven't seen the Criterion Collection. You're not allowed to watch Bluey.
I fully agree. That is actually the world we should live in. Ooh, what's this?
It is
door?
sort of the world some people live in.
No
It's
one,
definitely part
no
of the-
human being has lived that way.
You have to watch all films in release order.
You have to work your way up.
I'm still going through my Buster Keaton era.
No, it doesn't turn on.
Yeah, they won't
That shit's
toggle.
good.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wasn't the first movie like incredibly racist?
The first movie of all
was
time?
A video of like a train. What are you talking about?
It was like Birth of a Nation or something. It's like,
That's
oh,
not
that's
the first
That is
movie.
not the first movie.
not the first movie.
No, Birth of a
Well,
Nation
Winterman.
is.
There's a lot of cinematic techniques that had to be evolved to even reach that point. Oh, little man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Man.
little guy. There's just a little guy.
It's a lamp.
Trying to find a little
Let's go
guy.
northwest of,
Oh, there
or
he
yeah,
is.
northwest of here.
Hello.
Love his little Mickey Mouse shoes.
I'm gonna stand near a thing, and then when you guys
Birth of a
find me.
Nation was not the birth of all movies.
I love that
Misleading
idea.
title.
Wow.
Movies had a
I
really
mean, haven't you
problematic
seen Nope? I
start.
think
It was
the
like the
first one
first
was-
3 movies were Birth of a Nation, that one Hitler montage, and then Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, I think movies were a mistake.
And don't forget about Sound of Silence. That one also was pretty icy.
I rewatched Long Legs today. That's a very good movie.
I like
People
Long
should watch it.
Legs.
It's
I
really
saw
good.
it despite being out of cinematic order.
It was a good movie. Good movie. I like it a lot. I'm gonna watch the extended cut of Nosferatu finally. I'm very excited about that.
I've never watched
Oh.
any cut of Nosferatu.
Ooh, the floor is writhing. I'm into that.
Yeah, it's just a trench of worms quivering for your
The floor
orifices.
is
Oh, the
not
floor
writing.
slowly moves if you sit here long enough.
Oh, this is like a casino.
Becomes like a copy of the room.
Where are you guys right now?
In a door.
We found the door that goes
isolated
nowhere.
portion.
I have no verbs to
There's
describe for this place.
There's like
I'm
horny
sorry.
outlet people on the walls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're just like
There are a lot of
mouth
those.
agape for your insertion.
Mouth agape.
It's a gape.
Loser's not here to appreciate my genius.
Wait, a gape means... Is that where the word gape comes from?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds
I would
very-
say that I would say agape comes from gape.
There's a thing in there.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
that-
like it looks like a
wanting it.
vampire surviver's power up.
It does.
It does look like a
Isn't it
Vampire
red tape?
Survivor's power up.
It gives you life steal.
All right.
We got a door at the door. Is this the entrance?
That's the entrance. There is an exit from this area, but it's annoying to find. So
How do I get the
just beware
Castlevania
of
item?
that.
There's gotta be
I'm gonna
a better way.
stand. I'm gonna stand on like where we need to be. If you go to the top right corner of the little structure that you're walking around, and then go directly north.
Oh, purple. We looped.
Yeah, I think we're back at the one that goes back to the main area. Are we trying to go to checkered tile path isolated?
Correct.
Okay.
No, fun car.
Yeah, Colonel, if we just go to the left, we'll get there. Oh,
Yeah, it's right here. Come back south, west of where you are.
Swest.
Touch the pole.
What? No way.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that is so difficult.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting here so Keith can find it.
There's like a specific special pole.
There's
Yeah, it's a
special
smaller pole than all the other poles. If you go to the top
That's-
right of the structure that you found the thing in, the Vampire Survivors
Oh,
power
that
up,
is a
you
smaller
can
pole.
just touch the pole.
Kai, have you seen what's in there?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Oh,
He's really good
I don't
at
know
hide
what to
and
think
seek.
about that.
he's so good at closing it.
Oh, can I die, yo?
It's like that little machine that's only purpose is to turn itself off.
Yep.
Little cat paw.
Yeah.
All right, I'm waking myself up. I don't think there's anywhere we can go from there.
All right.
Oh, so wake up? Okay.
Do we want to try and get everyone onto the staircase, Perp?
I think we should get one other effect first because that leads
Yep.
down a whole avenue.
Correct.
And that might be that's going to be a pain in the ass for us to all get
Oh,
that.
right.
out.
I forgot I can't
It
do
will
it.
be. You're right.
Which
Okay.
then I know where that
You can research where to get the 2 important effects.
we have one
if
of
you
them
want.
already.
We do have one of them. The other one is the one that I don't remember exactly where to get.
Yeah, let me.
I don't remember where to get the bike either, but we'll figure
Yeah,
that
it's
out
in
when
this
we get to
world,
it.
but it'll be. Oh, actually, we all have exactly what we need for this.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go through the door that I just went through, this is one of my
The pipe
favorite worlds. I
door.
like this world aesthetically.
Oh, not the bed.
I love this world too. Yeah. This is the first world we came to, wasn't it?
Which one was
I
Candle
think the
World?
first one we went to was
Oh, I like this.
it's
Which door
the
was it?
Careful. Oh,
black looking.
the pipes.
This one.
Not this one. Oh.
No, this one. This is the one, guys.
It's kind of extremely cute to imagine like one Madatsuki like looking lost in the Nexus, and then another Madatsuki like poking her head out the door and being like, over here.
just be warned. There are Toriningen here.
We'll get you.
Here.
And this is where Kikiyama says a slur, so be careful.
What?
Prepare yourself.
Get that 5-second dump button going.
I mean, it's not audible. It's just text.
Oh, that's worse.
Where is it?
Is it leg?
That's
No,
a big
it's not
joint.
leg. Toriningen.
Joint friend.
Is a bed over here?
The friend you can smoke.
How the fuck did we miss it? It should be just like up right here.
Oh, I got bed
He is
effect.
on the staircase.
You got what?
I
Good. Just wait there for now.
Oh.
We're looking for something.
just
in
wait
this
there
room.
for now.
Or I guess you can come out because
No.
there we go. That's what we want. We want the little elf guy. Get the little elf guy.
Oh
No.
shit, he ran. He's fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible.
Oh, he's here.
I think he stays on one location. Like I think
Oh,
he stays
guys,
on
Is there
one.
something that we all have that we might be able to use to get to him?
Oh.
Huh. Wow.
No,
I'm
there
sorry.
isn't.
I'm not going to be too subtle.
There isn't.
So talk to him, and then you
Ooh.
get to see Kikiyama say a slur.
Vibes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. It's actually it's the translator, but you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Keith, if you come back the way you came, you should wake up in the bed that you were in, and then you can come here.
I'm
and
where
find the
I'm
thing
where
that we're doing.
Ichigo gets his Bankai.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Just go back down the stairs.
Zenketsu was there.
And you were there?
We'll wait here for Keith.
Brave.
You
I
have
didn't
to.
realize that
Oh.
the noise is him running around. That's funny.
What is okay? It's not attacking me. I thought it was under attack. Okay, now I'm in a void.
You can just wake up and then come back.
Graffiti world.
We're just a
Yep.
bunch of traffic lights having a
places I
conversation about red.
Interact
or
with just don't
green.
connect to each other.
We're
Notice one of the language
specifically-
options for this game was Tokipona. Who
we're
the fuck
Specifically,
translates
Oh.
the game into Tokipona?
I love that. That's so great. There's Esperanto as well.
Okay, candles.
Oop, I did not mean to minimize my game screen. There we go. Let's see. It is very funny to think of the game as Tokipona in Tokipona. I feel like that would be very funny.
Oh, our up and down animation, walking animation is so drastic.
There we go.
That's interesting. Is it the same for every effect, I wonder? No, it's just the traffic lights are very drastic. They're side by side on the up and down. When you
Yeah,
walk up and
wow.
down. Yeah. That's interesting. The author was feeling
There we go. Keith, if you just wait right here, do you see the little guy?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Hi.
You want to use the. You're gonna want to use the traffic light to stop him.
or you can stand on his way because he always
Yeah, he
Go
just
the
walks the same.
yeah, I suppose yeah, he's looping the world, so
Look at the little man. Kill him.
Oh, that's an ability?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's an ability.
This is like
the name.
critical Matatsuki capacity.
Oh,
I
there's
can
gonna be
become
so many of
small.
us.
What?
Oh no.
All right. We're multiplying.
We're good at that.
Multi?
Oh, there's a maximum.
All right.
Oh, if you
Oh.
press 3.
There's the horrible thing. I've killed them.
Oh, is it like
With
lives?
blood splatter and everything.
So careful, the Torningen will teleport you.
It looks at me. It knows. Ah, I dodged it. Y'all didn't. Oh, look where we are.
It got me.
Dang it.
Get ya.
I'll be able to make it back really quickly, so I'm not that worried.
I'm someone of a Yume Nikki expert.
Le
Speedrunner.
Chambro da Marotsuki. Playing in Esperanto. Le Sonja Balcono. Le Sonja Chambro de Marotsuki. La Pordejo. Pordejo. The Nexus. The door room.
Pordejo is
Ka.
the weird way of calling it the door room.
Pordeo, yeah.
Yeah. Esperanto is funny.
I like Esperanto a lot. I think it's a fun language. This should be down, and then I should find it.
Funny blocks?
Oh,
Where
I mean, hell.
oh, here we go.
And hell.
Here we go. La Shaktabula Vojo. Voyo.
Let's see. Can you just fend off all of the monsters that teleport you by just being a traffic light?
Yes.
That's the MLG gamer strat.
Traffic light is useful.
So this is where the what's the name of that game that was bad? Oh freaking hell! The one with a
Yick?
Rube Goldberg machine that barely worked. That you and Bird played.
Bonton Wonderland?
Yeah, that one.
Alan Wonderworld?
Alan Wonderworld.
Bonton Wonderland.
It's more or less that.
Le Bonton
Bonton.
Rouge Wonderland.
I mixed it up with the name of that one mascot game that everyone talks about being bad.
Bam Bam's Playground or whatever.
Ballin
Garten of
Wonderworld?
Bonbon.
Garten of Bon Bon.
Was it Ballin Wonderworld?
That's what you were talking
really-
about.
The real kicker is that it's Wonderworld and not a single person on the planet remembers it as Wonderworld instead of
No,
Wonderland. Because
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all think it's
What are
Because
they
it just
doing?
sounds correct to be Bonerland. It's gotta be
Infernal.
Ballin Wonderland. They also could have made a good game.
No, it's Yuji Naka. What are you talking
He
about?
is true. He doesn't ever make good games, despite the massive, strange audience. So in that way, it has a lot in common with mascot horror games.
Ka and I are just kind of wandering around hell.
We're also
Playing
wandering around hell.
From
Great.
It's
Yeah, I don't know,
red
I really
and,
like
and stroby.
Oh, hey, you got a friend. Does this go somewhere? I'm not sure.
Hi, Toilet Man.
Oh, Toilet Man.
Eat me, Toilet Man.
Colonel's so interested in Toilet Man.
I mean,
Look at this, Ka.
It's
Look
the
what we
baby
did.
boo boo man.
A baby
baby
poo poo
poo
man.
If there was
This
ever a pee pee poo poo man,
summer.
it's this guy.
La Paseo El Neonai
Does the pee pee poo poo
Kahiloi.
man need a specific power? Let's see. I only eat blonde women.
Some NPCs do react weirdly to the stoplight.
I'll make it rain and then he'll have to pee.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Oh, Ka, if you try to wake yourself up when you're at a traffic light, you hear her go, Moody, Moody, Moody. Dame, dame.
She doesn't like it?
Dame, dame.
So it's moody
No,
is
that's
the other thing
different
she
world.
says. I could always tell that she was saying
Yeah.
dame, but I couldn't tell what the other one was.
Dame, moody, moody, moody. Yep. All right, we're awake.
And I will say goodbye for the night.
Good night.
Good night,
night.
Colonel.
Fare thee well.
Bye bye.
Your strange
Do we wanna
need to
keep-
sleep at night.
I definitely
Going
I
without
want to
Colonel.
do that bed event. I think that's a
Okay.
key.
It is a
Human
key
experience.
experience.
The bed event.
All right. We'll try to get
Colonel
into the
last online
staircase.
a long time ago. I think this game might be lying to me. Now I'll never
All
get the
right,
effect
got it first
again.
try.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to wake up and then go back to bed. And
Oh, you have to wake up every time?
yeah.
Yeah, it's randomly decides one of the 5 beds to take you to this event each time you go to sleep.
Nope. We're down 2 people.
Are we down 2 people?
Yup.
Causing game, or was a second ago.
It says he's logged out.
On what?
On the game.
Oh.
For me, it says
I think it's 'cause he was
RPG has
loading.
joined the party.
Man, I'm getting shit luck. I sounded really weirdly British there for a second. I'm getting shit luck. Let's do this.
Are you taking the
The
piss?
Sorry,
Oh, there
we're
we go.
closed, rubbing off on you.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly.
here, I'm
I'm really
alive.
glad you're playing that game because I wanted to see a playthrough of that. That is
That-
such a fucking aesthetic.
The game is so fantastic.
We are on the stairs
I recommend
again.
it.
We gotta keep.
Good. Sit your ass on those stairs and
I think I might be out of your party though.
it shouldn't
Yeah, it says
matter.
disconnected.
Weird.
Wah. Yes, it's
Let's hit
offline.
reconnect. There we go. There's hit reconnect.
Oh yeah, I see you.
Well, there it goes. Like magic.
I'm getting really unlucky.
Damn.
Where your luckiest effect?
My luckiest effect.
Mhm.
Oh, I need the luck up effect really bad.
Yep.
Who would have thought it would have been this tough to get everyone into the same map? There we go. Ah,
Hello. Did you leave?
No.
damn it.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it.
I was still holding the button.
I accidentally went
Did we
in.
just lose? Well,
Yeah. It's fine. I'll just go back to sleep.
Not that fine.
Doesn't take that long.
It's
you know,
mildly
Todd and I
ungood.
have both unlocked Madatsuki's idle animation.
Mhm.
Falling the fuck asleep.
That's what happened to me earlier.
The invisible threshold, no.
Nope.
Committed horrible mistake. Nope.
So one general thing I just wanted to share about like kind of my high school experience with this game was like it was definitely at a time where I was like getting more serious about drawing, and Yume Nikki was just the most endless font of sketch ideas, because I think like something that a lot of people want to do, and the most interesting thing about the fan art surrounding this game is that it just becomes this like Rorschach test of everybody like trying to interpret what they're seeing into like a more detailed art style and say like, what does this NPC actually look like? And you get a lot of really interesting interpretations from that. But it was also something where like when I actually did play it, it was like a little bit of a letdown and really confusing when I just some of these NPCs have so much fan art that like give them a lot more than what the game gives you. And like when I get them like, what is this? Is this it? Is this the character?
I mean, the game is just the most quintessential, like people reflect on it more than it provides. Like I think it's interesting in that regard. And there are lots of games out there that try to do similar things, and I think very few manage to succeed in a way that like Yume Nikki does. Just because like this game, in a way, is so mysterious. Like it's so mysterious and weird, and like especially probably around the time you played it, Perp, but like back when it first was like really getting popular on the English language internet, and then like especially on Tumblr and like in the fan art circles, like people knew so little about it that it felt like that Playground Rumors kind of vibe of like, oh, I heard if you like do this thing and this thing, like you get this weird event. You know what I mean? Like that
news under the bed.
Still, yeah, exactly. Like that feeling was still really preserved in this game, and it's something that's not super common anymore. Oh my god, I'm not getting this.
I'm watching your stream and it's just not happening.
I'm so pissed.
I think my entry point with this game is probably one of the most common, where my only exposure is seeing that music video of Stamper singing gibberish over characters of this game.
Secret. It's a secret. I'm gonna share some of that channel's videos because it is wild how high quality that guy's. I'm tempted to just like make the thumbnail art like a reference to one of his videos because he just latches onto that main cast of 5 characters.
I got the crooked neck. I got the crooked neck glitch, the weird event thing. That's fun.
Fuck? Oh
yeah.
I don't like that. That's really
upsetting. She slept funny, guys. She slept funny.
Is that actually what that's supposed to be?
Yeah. Because it happens in the real world.
The bent neck woman.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Is Keith already there? I'm the only one.
Yeah. I've been here for a while.
Fucking kill me.
Twice.
I'm so lucky, guys. I can't believe I accidentally was still holding right. I just got it wrong, and I thought I was in the fucking real world for a second. I was like, damn it. And then fucking walked to the right.
Continuing with the earlier conversation, because this is the other thing that's interesting to me about kind of the internet psychology around these games, because I definitely was very like Yume Nikki hit me the way that I think like Five Nights at Freddy's hits a lot of kids, where it's like they have to uncode the meaning of it. And that becomes the most fun online experience, is like talking on these forums with people. It's like, what's your theory? Well, I think that this NPC is supposed to represent this traumatic. It was always traumatic. It was always like really edgy. Always traumatic. Like again, our edgy high school selves kind of reflect onto this thing way more than I think Kikiyama intended it to. Not that it's entirely undeserved if we know where the game goes, but like, it still is just like, it's also interesting to me because that is where, again, I think the game feels like really brave in the way that it just like, I think really, it just flies in the face of anybody trying to interpret it. It's just not going to give you anything concrete ever to work with.
There
Whereas I think a lot of the fan games are like a lot more like Dotflow wants you to think about the symbolism. Like it wants you to kind of pick up on the patterns.
Absolutely. I was hoping that I could warp to you guys using the party menu, but I can't.
How quickly we pivot from genius game to how do I cheat?
No, I mean, it is what it is. Like, this is part of the experience. And you have to remember, like, this game is originally a single player game, obviously. So like a huge part of this game is literally doing shit like this. It's just like, I wonder if interacting here does anything. And then you just like sit in the game for 4 hours, just interacting with it, flipping the TV on and off 4,500 times to see if it does anything. And I feel like this game just defies logic and like game design in like a really interesting way.
Yeah.
Because you just like it really is the LSD Dream emulator style of like, this is a game about walking around and looking at stuff, and sometimes you see things and sometimes you don't, and like that's it. It's like really meant to be something realistically that you play, you boot up, you know, once every few days and try some random things, and then like you can't really make progress, right? Like that's not exactly how in the world am I not getting this many times in a row? This is crazy.
Well, like, but like closest other bed.
Give the curse status effect.
I'm gonna try to like walk out here, walk around a little bit, walk back in here. But you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those games where even when you read like people who've like data mined the game and like imported it into RPG Maker and like know all the stats and stuff like that, it truly is like there's a part of you that just wants to be like, you don't know what you're fucking talking about. Like this game is so weird. Like, are you sure it really is that mathematic? Because like, you know, this is a 1 in 5 chance for it to fucking warp me to a staircase. But we've done this 50 times now. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is incredible.
1 in 5, they say. It'll go great, they say.
The other bed. Where is the
Yeah, so
other
there's
bed?
2 other beds that are just connected to the Nexus. If you go to the Candle World and if you go back to the
You're right, Candle World.
Are you trying to check every bed variation now?
There are 5 beds, and one of them, each time you go into the Dream World, is selected as the bed.
Yeah.
That takes you to this thing. So that's like a 3 out of 5 if you just find the other ones, which will be faster at this point.
Yes, very much so. Please,
But
God,
the
take me here.
The cost is sunk.
The cost is sunk.
Why don't I become sleepy?
You have to
Do you keep moving
press
around?
1 and you sit. Go ahead.
Oh.
All the cool kids are doing it, Keith.
It's left on the right thumbstick.
I thought it was actually from idling.
I'm lost. Oh shit.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Like, I love that this whatever this like client is, I only found out about this today as Toaster brought it up, but like the fact that it also lets you play Yume Nikki I think is kind of genius, because .flow like I think was pretty much done by the time I picked up on that. It was like version 0.17, and now like 12 years later it's 0.19. But Yume Nikki, it seems like it has never lost steam. It seems like that's just kept going because it's
there's like hundreds of people in it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here now, guys. Look, I made it.
Oh my God.
Got it.
Party.
We can actually fucking proceed.
We should wake up then.
So one of the
Don't wake up. Don't wake up.
About this engine too, that's really cool, is that like getting Yume Nikki to run is a pain in the dick, because it's made by like 350. It's a community project, so it's made by like 350 different people, and all of those different.
Don't go in the elevator.
Don't go in the elevator. All of those different people have like different run times and different assets, and like running it in the proper locales is like a real pain. So the fact that you can just easily play Yume Nikki on this client is like such a godsend.
Ta-da.
Yep.
Puzzles. Oh no, I've ruined all the books in this library. They tricked me. Oh, what was that? What's coming at me? Oh, Power Friend? Yep. Poo hair. I was joking earlier.
Delicious.
We got the poopies.
The thing I said happened.
Oh
You're
no,
right.
I'm
You're
stuck.
right there.
Yeah.
Make sure you press 1.
No. I don't like video games anymore.
Oh God, yeah, multiplayer. We're just filling this room up. My God,
Video games are
overpowering.
Oh,
Right, here we are.
Here we are.
You can just mash the one to make way too many flies. I can't do this anymore. There we go.
Okay,
it's the
Colonel's gonna be
breadcrumb
this
trail,
guy.
so you can find us.
It's a Trompe-l'Amande cover.
And this is everyone's favorite piano teacher, Seccom Masada.
Stuck on my what?
His name is Seccom Masada. Seccom Masada-sensei. That's what everyone calls
Does
him.
that name mean something?
I know it's a reference to something, but I don't know what.
Let's see.
He's just like a little alien dude who pilots this cool spaceship and plays piano. And he's friendly, and we all...
Do you think the piano pilots the spaceship, or is it incidental?
Do you think he
He's
just
just
likes to
in the-
play piano?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Really long piano.
2chan users, what's your problem? As for most characters of Yume Nikki, the name of the character was created by fans Seccom Masada-sensei and is shortened mashup of his full given name, Sentimental Komuro Michael Sakamoto Dada Sensei.
Yeah, that makes sense. That cashes out.
Is that the title of a Homestuck chapter?
The crossover between Homestuck fans and Yume Nikki fans is a circle.
Big bed.
Okay.
Big bed?
We're all in the big bed.
Big lump. This is one of the few video games where you go under the covers in a video game.
This is another one.
The other one is Deadly Premonition, and that's it. That's all of them.
I know we had a really good time with bed events right before this, but this is another slightly random chance. Let me remember.
Do we need to leave the room?
I'm looking it up now.
Look it up.
See, spaceship.
See, the thing about this too is that like this game is so ingrained in my psyche that I literally remembered his name was Seccom Masada, and I haven't looked into it in 150 years. Like I haven't.
Okay, so another user who had the like office chair bug just like ran in here at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it was actually the closest thing to a jump scare I've actually ever had.
Yeah. It was Fricks. Fricks woke up. Jeez.
Oh god, yeah,
Curves
they
of
are.
this place remind me of the Neverhood.
It is a little never hoodie. I could see that. Yeah, Fricks just keeps going in and out and in and out. So maybe we just have to.
Who's never heard the claymation
It
adventure
says
game?
1 in 6 chance.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, it's a claymation game by Doug Tenapple, noted 9/11 truther Doug Tenapple, noted MAGA Trump donator Doug Tenapple.
What a thing to be known for.
Creator of Cat Scratch and Earthworm Jim, Doug Tenapple. He also made a sequel to it on Kickstarter.
If anyone's gonna be a 9/11 truther, their name being 10 Apple is pretty on the nose.
Uh-huh.
Because 10 is the number between 9 and 11, and it's the Big Apple. It's the Big Apple.
7, 8, 10. Am I right,
I
fellas?
swear to God. I was funny.
Are y'all trying to get to Mars?
Does this work?
My high school self could never have imagined that I'd be here in my 30s. what a time to be alive.
You never thought that you would play a game again?
Hitchhiking to Mars.
I think I'm being just tricked into rubbing on this pineapple, or on this mushroom.
Okay, so you have to wait for a minute.
Marshmallow, god damn it.
That's what I thought.
You kids want to go to Mars? Pulls up in his unmarked white van.
Do I need specific hair?
I happen to know if it was Seccom Masada pulling up in a truck, a lot of Tumblr girls would be very happy.
Yeah, there's so much cursed Seccom Masada yaoi out there. Just the most cursed art ever made.
I cosplayed him in art school for a Halloween party. It was really unsettling. I gave some poor roommate of mine the unfortunate experience of seeing like his roommate who he'd only known for like a couple weeks in one of those like full body like little like stretchy suits that just completely hide your identity.
Into a bathtub full of Sharpies, like
no, not quite.
Fans.
Oh, screen's
but it was
red.
still me basically like in my boxers, just covered in like a black shape.
I'm getting Space Invaders noises.
Good. That's what you want.
But it seems like you have to wait for a while.
It's hard to tell if the music is getting quieter because it has gaps.
Yeah.
Does it do anything?
Yes,
I
it
think
will.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. You definitely do. You have to wait for like a good. I would say give it like a 10-second time.
I've been waiting for like a minute at least, or 2.
15 seconds for the lights start to flashing. Thanks,
got
Fricks.
us.
There we go.
Looking at me, so worried.
Oh no. So you cosplayed this guy at school?
So it was a Halloween party, and like 2 people were like, "Hey," and I was like, "Yeah."
Interact with the
You're
piano.
good people.
You cosplayed the idea of wearing black?
Well, no, it's the face is more. There's like a given appearance that like Tumblr is definitely agreed upon that makes him very bishy. I do like.
I imagine it going in a Mettaton direction.
The planet has been impregnated by the sperm ship.
Sexy man material for sure.
Yeah.
His eyes point in different directions. Did you keep that part in all the Tumblr sexy mans?
Yeah, I literally was just one of those, like, I forget, it's a morph suit. That's what you called it. It was just a black morph suit with like a paper mache mask that had that drawn on and then a wig. And it was very
visionary.
We're here.
We're gonna the closest thing Yume Nikki has to a narrative.
I'm so glad Perp brought us to this, because this is truly like the quintessential Yume Nikki experience, is getting this event and doing this stuff.
Meow.
That is generally
you wearing shit on
We've
Mars.
brought water to Mars. It's raining.
We did.
Oh, I thought you meant it's in the poop.
Are we climbing Olympus
Has to be
Mons?
said, like, Kikiyama is a fucking kick-ass pixel artist. Like, this stuff just really works. Okay, now.
Scary hole. What? What? Didn't know another person was here. I was like, who has that power?
Oh, little hole.
Oh, you have to become small.
I love the music in
Everyone
this
jump in the slur hole.
It's so weirdly atmospheric and good.
Oh, so I do want to shout out, there is a really great remix album of all the songs in this game called 24 Effects.
I know what you're talking about.
Highly recommended. That has been in my music library for 150 years now. Oh, I love this background.
The boy.
The boy.
Oh, he's crying.
He's leaking.
And he's harmonizing. But this is also the kind of fun shit. Like, what is this room? Like, what do you think this is behind us? How did he even get? Like, it looks like a train. That'd be my initial guess.
Or a boiler of some kind, maybe.
He makes the room additively darker every time you talk to him.
Yep.
Oh, it does keep making the room darker. Well, that's weird. What if I become a little lamp? Does it get lighter in here? I can turn it on and off.
Isn't it beautiful?
The like weird, slightly glowing tech reminds me of the early 90s MMO from Korea, Red Moon.
That's definitely my interpretation of this. Is always just like some weird sad guy who's been left alone on Mars. It's just like what an interesting like way to, you know, there's so many different ways.
He
to
does kind of resemble
dreams.
the I have no mouth and I must scream guy.
He has a little bit of that.
I do want to like vigorously rub him. Straighten him out.
I want to pet him and make it all better.
Just your first urge. Get the vibe of like when you get too conscious of how many toes you have to draw on a foot.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kikiyama draws a lot of feet in this game, and they're always like that. Just the like kindergartner.
Toaster got disconnected.
He's dead.
Dead forever.
Actually, did like Toaster's internet drop out or something?
Possibly.
Oh, yep, there he goes.
We
didn't hear a Milo no, so it must have been the new cat.
Maybe his power went out.
Probably.
Well,
just seeing Keith's stream chat to somebody just all caps Mars-san, and that is what this guy's name is Mars-san.
Mars-san? I don't even see it.
That's in Toaster's chat.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're different people. Just chilling.
This is also an interesting thing. Naturally, people kind of like latch on to the humanoid characters the most. There's like there's one big PNG that's just like a collation of all the different character sprites in Yume Nikki, and most of them are just like this, just these weird formless blobs. But the few human characters there are generally like really deep into the game and kind of hard to find. And I think that just gives them this like quality that a lot of people kind of go crazy over. And I'll send a couple of videos in the Discord chat after this from this one YouTuber where he's just kind of made them into this like Amori type squad of just like 4 characters. And then also Seccom Masada has like the weird 5th one that just people kind of obsess over and make a whole fandom around, because it's like, you just look at them and you encounter them in this weird space and you just kind of project whatever the hell you want on them, and that somehow is enough to drive the internet crazy. I don't know. It's the kind of thing that makes me realize like what the Indigo Park guy who's trying to kind of like recreate one, game's success that just blows up for no apparent reason, just how weird and random that can be. That like you can try and do all the same shit, but it's not really gonna land the same way as the first one did. And yeah, like none of the Yume Nikki fan games I think really come close to getting people the same way.
So the creator did all the sprite art for this. Did he also do all the music?
Presumably. That's kind of the thing, is like it's just put up on the internet by one guy, so like wherever he sourced the assets, like fuck knows. Because there is something about like this looks like a photo collage in the background. Like this doesn't look like something that somebody like pixel arted from scratch.
It's like
honestly, it's the kind of thing that like
style renders of isometrics that get rasterized into a photo.
In 2025, I might go, is this AI? Because honestly, like that's like weird. That's what some people, again, there probably would be Yume Nikki fan games that people would make explicitly with AI generated weirdness, because that's kind of what that does, I guess.
Back when AI was looking at the weird shit DALL-E would make in your browser.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember being at a house where a bunch of people were all just like for a half an hour just all infatuated with like, oh, let's just type dumb things in this AI thing, and you get weird blobs. You're like, I don't know, it kind of looks like it'd be I would type like Art Deco werewolf and be like, what's gonna come out of this?
Or the early Google Deep Dreams where it would just make images out of dogs.
Right. Okay, Toaster does not seem to be. Oh,
all right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Was I saying that?
You taunted him.
Yeah, I'm sure this stuff was wild to see back when like Half-Life 2 was just coming out, and like we're still like years before like the indie boom from like Xbox Live Arcade and so on, of like actually having smaller projects be common in like any kind of mainstream way.
One of the things I was gonna say is the music in the Drippy Bar Room sounds so much like Mushishi background music, especially when you like make him harmonize.
I can't watch Mushishi; it makes me cry.
It's really good.
I need to try it again.
All right.
It almost gives me like Studio Ghibli, like the whatever that one song from Spirited Away is, the Seventh Station or something.
Mm-hmm.
Weepy anime pianos.
All right, time to go to bed.
Now, along with the fan games, there are some wild ass like larger projects made as sort of direct tie-ins to Yume Nikki, which I've always been a little unclear as to how official they really are. There was the 3D game that very heavily advertised that it had like some involvement from Kikiyama.
Yep.
I don't think people like that one that much.
It's just not amazing. Like, it's interesting. It's like a neat thing. But it really is just like a little celebratory, like the game's 20 years old or 25 years old now or whatever. And then the novel, the light novel, it's not really a light. Well, there is a manga, but there's also a novel.
Oh.
And the novel is really weird. And I read it in Japanese originally. It's not even a light novel. It's like a straight up book. It's not very hard to read. I think there's an English translation though. It's called like Yume Nikki, My Dream, Your Dream, but You're Not There, or something like that. I don't remember the exact title, but the book is okay. It doesn't really explain, like, you're not going to get too much out of it, if you're looking for like answers, but it's told entirely in the second person, which is really odd. Like, it's the whole book is like, you walked through the door. The world looked like this to you. I watched you as you. It's like, it's very strange.
Oh.
That I don't think really did have any involvement from Kikiyama, but all of these things came to be as part of an anniversary project that he did sign off on. We know that much. But as far as we do know, like, he basically sold the rights of the game to the publisher, which is like Playism, I think. And they were like, all right, let's do a bunch of stuff. And he was like, cool, I'm fine with that. And then when they asked for guidance on like what they should do, he was like, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, I guess. Like, and that's kind of it. There is a manga. I have not read the manga.
The manga I did read, and that was one that I was just really wild about, because even though I think does try a little too hard to like force everything into a plot, like just the author's illustrations of like this room in particular, where it's just this sprawling 3D space, and it's like, that looks fucking insane. I can't believe you took the time to draw this. I love it. Like, I just love different perspectives on this style.
Yeah. Let's go into the purple room. The purple door down here.
Get perked.
It's snowy.
It is snowy.
Oh.
Keith got snowman.
I'm a snowman.
Is that literally, do you just... Oh, I forgot about that.
Rah, 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 rah.
Let's go over here.
How did you get snowman?
You press one when you're wearing the hat.
Oh.
Oop.
There was a subtle hint when I walked in, which was that Toaster had already switched into the hat and scarf.
I see.
I like these little igloos. I love the music here. It's very peaceful. It's very nice. I like this one.
Oh.
Just another sleeping girl. Just, what does it mean? What could it mean, chat?
Wake up. What's my loudest
what are the
costume?
lore implications?
I don't have an air horn costume.
I was describing Toaster while you were gone, like the way that like the fan base really latched on super hard to a set number of like humanoid characters, because I guess it's just easier to project upon. But then it's funny because there's some like that girl who like, I guess she's just not interesting enough. No one draws her.
No one draws her, yeah. Yeah. So south of the igloos, there's a little patch of trees, and then immediately to the bottom right of the trees, there is an NPC walking around. You can interact with them.
Looks like a Tori Ningen to me.
Snow woman.
You are too far west. You should go to the right from where you are. She's like around here. She can go pretty far south from right here. So look around for her. She should look like me right now, or Keith.
I have seen nothing for minutes.
Such is the Yume Nikki experience.
The endless white.
This way, Ka.
Lead me to the Yuki Onna.
Patch of trees. There should be a lady like around here. She might be south of here because she just kind of wanders randomly. There you go. All right, and then now we want to go to this little tree right here, and we go down a little bit, and then to the right.
Most people are so small.
You don't dream of little tiny people?
No. Oh, a Starlight Pit. This is like my dreams.
Hop in.
This is the Pink Sea.
Uh-huh.
This area reminds me of the ending of Earthbound. Not the exact ending, but like the Dreamland in Earthbound. Where Ness is in pajamas in America and naked in Japan. Just like walking around. Having like a dream trip, a dream quest, if you will.
Balloon.
Balloon.
This kills the
I don't know if I
toaster.
like that.
See, this is where it would be really nice if we had the bike.
Inner tube.
Move slowly in the horrible slime.
Specifically.
You don't think it can work in the water?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
I know the
Bike on
frog
water
does.
like LTG?
There's like a couple of water spots where the frog in particular gets a speed boost.
Yeah. There is, this is like probably the longest I've gone in this game without having the bike. Normally it's like the first thing I go for.
Ooh.
Wow, what a friend! What a nice girl! What
It's the live wire
Yay.
cone faces. A human character? With no arms?
Yeah.
It's time for
her
another
name is-
random event.
She has arms. Her name's Ponico. She's a little
No
handsy.
arms?
I like her giant poster of a rat.
It's just a rat hanging out.
You can see that there's
Giant
multiple other people not in our
field
group
mouse.
doing the same thing.
Yep. This one could truly take 150 years.
It's the most important one. You are not truly culturally enlightened until we get this.
But do you have to flip the switch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And you'll
like
know
that.
you'll know when you get it.
This is where the entire population of the server is.
Yes, correct.
Does being in a party even do
Doing
anything
this-
besides just tell us where each other are?
Just tells us
I
where we
think
are.
that's it.
Ah!
Ah, sounds like
Hi.
we got it.
Keith got lucky.
Hi.
love
Husband?
No.
Husband?
No.
Husband?
No.
I take it Keith is
Oh.
experiencing something traumatic, but still sees us walking in and out of the house.
Husband?
No, not husband. Bad.
There's bleeding titans.
Mm-hmm.
I want the Titan juice. Give me your bone marrow.
I don't like that the floor is liquid.
This is gonna take 150 years.
Snowing on the blood creatures. You have not had good RNG today.
I think it's 1 in 52.
I thought it was 1 in 256.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
There we
Well,
go.
well, I'm
Girl's named
here.
Ponico.
And Helopio,
Yeah.
who was in the other room a second ago, is also here. We've both done it.
1 in 64.
64.
Hey, Ka.
Okay.
Did you meet husband?
Hello, I recognize this guy from
The internet.
the Stamper video.
A Stamper
Mhm.
video.
Yeah.
Stamper,
So-
known for his uncontroversial vocabulary.
Uh-huh.
Before, even though I don't have it on my screen, so my
And
viewers aren't gonna
Battle
know what I'm
Block
talking
Theater.
about. This is Uboa. the event that we're going for is Uboa, and a lot of people think that he is the influence or inspiration for a character in Undertale named Gaster. I don't know much about that.
I just watched 3 videos about Gaster today.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about it.
I don't know why that happens. Gaster is like a seemingly deleted character in Undertale that exists exclusively through a series of like unused assets and strange elements of the base game. Honestly.
Yeah.
And people like correlate him with everything every time they find a thing that like where all the stats are 6s and so on, and then they think that a specific bunker in Deltarune is where Gaster is and might be where the final episode of the game takes place or something, because when you walk by it, the sound that plays near him is being played at 1/66th speed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I vaguely remember about Gaster.
Extragraph shit, which is just the most nightmare-induced like communication method ever conceived of by man. It's so horrible.
So Uboa is like probably the genesis of like probably the most horrifying like aesthetically stuff in the game, and in the fandom for sure. Uboa,
I just thought he was a funny guy.
No, it's very bad and very creepy.
He looks
Uboa
like a phalanx demon.
Okay.
A slime friend with a shield on his face.
So like it's not a shield, his like face is melting.
No.
Okay.
Just a mask.
To clarify, are we talking about the kaiju in the back or the little guy in the foreground?
The little guy, well, the guy that was in the place.
He's
of
talking about
Ponico.
the face that we touched. We smeared his face. Now it's gone.
Man, I'm getting unlucky. So's Perp.
Yeah.
Although when I saw his expression change when I touched him, it kind of looked like a "Are you serious, man?" kind of like side eye, raised eyebrow expression.
But yeah, all the fandom and like I would say the overwhelming like reputation of this game as being really creepy and horrifying is really closely tied to Uboa and Uboa's presence as like a creepy image on the internet, especially on image boards.
And now we're watching a bunch of Titans dying glue traps.
Something like that.
They can't get unstuck from the ground, and they're going to starve.
You know what's the closest to aesthetically? Just this whole map. It's like this is like Omori 1-to-1 with the Dreamworld shit.
Yes, very much Omori. And we haven't even gotten to like some of the more very super Omori, like just takes from Yume Nikki stuff, like Kyukyu-kun and like all of the stairwells and things like that are like straight from this game.
And all the hands.
Oh my god!
So many hands.
How am I getting such bad luck with this? I try to stack
rain with snow.
This is the longest time I've ever had getting Uboa. Holy crap!
I've only done it once in my. I remember again doing this in high school and like getting my friends around the table being like, "No, look, guys, it's gonna be so cool!" And every single one of them was like, "Really, really? Like,
yeah,
that's what you stopped us for?"
Yeah.
Oh god, she took a step and it scared me.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that she can move.
Takes a particular person to get really spooked by this kind of stuff.
I mean,
I remember watching somebody stream LSD like a decade ago and being terrified of that game. I was like,
there is
this is a strong
sense
reaction.
Of empty eeriness to this game when you're a 16-year-old playing a poorly translated version you downloaded off of a site that looks like it was designed for smartphones or dumb phones in 1999, and then you get this random event that you have only partially read of on once again poorly Google translated 2chan boards, and then a creepy thing happens and you have no context for it, and it's 3 a.m. and literally no one in the world you can talk to about this. Like it has that power in your imagination of a like, what is that? Like, this is something I truly will never understand, and I don't have an explanation for. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like, there's something very, I think, like inherently
and then
uncanny.
You see Squidward's super realistic face.
See, that stuff never bothered me or scared me because it's just like, that's just Squidward. There's context to that. Whereas like this is just what happens to Ponico. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, this is where the theory crafting really comes into play, where it's like, what does it mean that Matsutsuki's dreaming about this? And it always, the theories would tend to like revolve around like maybe she had like a sleepover where like a friend like betrayed her or like freaked out at her or something. And it's like, as I say this like 10 years later, I'm like, this is so dumb. But like in high school, you would say that in a forum, everybody would be like, oh wow, like what do you think Ponico is like? It becomes this really big like connection community thing to have the most artistic like campfire horror story about Ponico.
Well, trying to find, I think this, you know, gets to the aspect of Yume Nikki that created such a powerful community and like still lingers to this day, is like, for lack of a better way to explain it, like the pursuit of a grand unifying theory of Yume Nikki is like, in a way, it's like almost like a religious fanaticism of like, how do we look at all of these disparate artistic creative things that have absolutely no real context or way of actually decoding them, and like try to forge out. Lucky you, I'm still getting it.
It's been really a big disparity between people. Damn.
No, I do. I love the creepy like furniture details where everything gets eyes, and it is just such a, like, what a visual.
Oh my god, how is it taking me this long?
There's a lot of cool fan art of Ponico horribly transforming.
Yeah. You want some real body horror, just look at the Yume Nikki tag on Tumblr and you'll find some crazy horror fandom art. Like, it's just, it's wild. The specific subset of people that this game attracted. Oh my god. How am I still not getting it?
Looking up Yume Nikki on a different site.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. 56 results.
It is just the humanoid characters.
Oh no, there's some of the bird people.
Toaster, you're going to be Ponico on the thumbnail, just so you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Have me killing Keith.
Great. The truth come out.
I'm so stoked. How's this for being built different?
There's there's one of the Uboa having tea with a missing no.
Aww.
That's pretty good.
Cute.
I don't think that my stream is going on
Uboa,
YouTube.
Gaster, and missing no.
I like can't take the moment to fix that, so it's just gonna be offline for a minute. Let's see. God, how am I still not getting it? I must have done this 200 times by now.
Is this what makes it a jump scare? Is just the like, oh my god,
anticipation of it? Yeah.
Because I guess this is more the experience to like relay to everybody, is that at some point this thing was just put out onto 2chan, and a bunch, like, you know, 2,000 people probably like come through here and just like, oh, girl in the room, okay. And then one unlucky motherfucker hit that light switch and was like, what the fuck, you guys? Like,
yeah, literally. And then you just have to be like, what the hell? Like, what caused this? And then people like theorycraft. Like, there's almost like a speedrunner-esque like glitch hunt style community exploration of these games.
Uboa
and yeah, Uboa %, exactly. And like trying to figure out like the actual math behind the game and data mining and stuff like that is like, it's almost Souls-like in the way that like the community comes together to talk about it and like try to figure out how to trigger events. And another game that it really reminds me of in that regard is PT. How people are like, well, no, you like the way you trigger the ending is by like saying Jeremy into the microphone of the controller, like, you know, and like who knows if they're actually right or not. It just seems to do something. Like,
I had the experience of playing PT on day one with Joe and Andrew, and like the day one theories of how the fuck to beat the game were completely unreliable and all over the place because everyone was still trying, like everyone was just trying to explain what happened, but they don't really know what they did. It was a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh my god, how am I not getting this? This is insanity. How am I not getting this right now?
It actually just hates your costume.
Yeah, switch costumes. Pick a luckier one.
You're too cozy.
I'm just gonna be a girl. I'm gonna be my normal self. Watch that be the problem. I'm gonna
Turns out being my
ice
normal
cream.
self is the problem.
It is, yeah, it sure is.
Kill 6 billion demons.
I truly have the worst Ponico luck of all time. This is incredible. I am redefining. There we go. I finally fucking got it.
There
I
we
was
go.
right. God, it's so cool when people listen to me
It's
and then
Uboa.
immediately have all their dreams come true.
And here we go. So this area is called Uboa's Trap. It's creepy. People read into the monster in the back as period imagery.
I could see
This is where we get into a lot of like the super edgelord Angelica was schizophrenic the whole time theories of this game. But as Perp was saying, like, this game truly does boil down into a like sort of grand unifying theory of trauma. In that so many people like to read into that element and like try to
I love that we all lined up.
yeah. Oh man. Well, this is a dead end as far as I know. I don't think there's anywhere we can go from here.
Yeah, there's like another Tory gun space.
Yeah.
I feel
And that's
like
another thing.
When this came out, people were associating this dude's face with Brian Peppers.
What? Who?
Hold on, let me just Google.
You don't want to Google that. YTMND was a mistake.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
I forgot about
yeah.
this face.
All right. I'm back in the Nexus.
Didn't even live in it.
Man,
There's
I wish I
another, like-
remembered where to go.
Apparently, some doctor named Brian Peppers who just his
I
face
see
also comes up, and somehow that's like even worse.
It's 50% a normal guy over and over again.
Because he's kind of cross-eyed. He's got like a lazy eye, I think. Whatever. Okay. Brian Peppers.
We're alive.
So that was a really big moment. The Uboa transformation, how creepy it was.
If I was having a sleepover and I turned off the light switch and my friend turned into Brian Peppers, that would give me nightmares.
It would be maybe a little disturbing, just a little bit.
It'd be nostalgic.
Nostalgic. Oh, that's one way to do it.
I don't.